Just up yonder, there is a ridge. How high a ridge, I could not tell, for the sun had set and darkness fell before I reached its pinnacle. Then, a strange thing happened. My nose started twitching. There was a mysterious scent in the night air.
What kind of scent?
What was this mysterious scent?
It was the scent of salt water.
Salt water.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. We have reached the Pacific. Welcome to California!
Yay!
That's a clip from the 1996 Christopher Guest mockumentary film, Waiting for Guffman, which, by the way, was filmed in a little town known as Lockhart, Texas. And this is the hook. Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Roush, and I love the University of Texas so much that I wrote another play about it. Yes, you may remember my previous play, The Taming of the Sooner, which I wrote shortly before our episode, The Play's the Thing. And gosh darn it, if I didn't like it so much that I wrote another one. And this new one, a little more experimental, I think you're gonna like it. It's called Waiting for Bevo. Although, you know what? I don't know if a reading's gonna do this justice. I mean, we don't even have the Japanese taiko drummers or interpretive dancers, and I know we don't have room for the children's choir, and we certainly don't have a breeding pair of llamas. Okay, no reading this time, and luckily for all of us, really, my crazy notions of the performing arts rarely, if ever, get performed. And you might think students are in the same boat as me, because, they're students and not professionals. But that's where you'd be wrong. You see, UT's College of Fine Arts and Department of Theater and Dance host a huge event designed to get students to write and perform brand new works of the performing arts. It's called the Cohen New Works Festival. Sorry, the Cohen New Works Festival presented by Broadway Bank. Get it? Broadway? Anyway, like so many great events, the Texas Legislature, the beloved British Comic Relief Telethon, the Pyongyang International Film Festival, this festival only happens once every 2 years. But when it does come around, it is big. We're talking more than 30 different projects of all kinds. There's well over 100 performances spread out across an entire week, and it's all over around there's. You know what, you don't have to take my word for it. You can take it from the delightfully named UT student, Sean Texan. Sean, what's the big idea here? What's this all about?
To celebrate, this idea that we should, as theater practitioners, we should be putting new work into the field rather than constantly repeating the same kind of things that have been in the catalog and in the canon. And it's our responsibility to foster the creative minds of young artists, how to take a thought into a physical thing, how to bring what's up here out here is kind of the biggest mission of this festival, I think.
And like your local congressperson, the organizers spend the 2 years in between the big dance working nonstop to prepare for the next one. And in the process, they learn some pretty important skills. They select the projects that will be shown and performed at the next iteration, and then they learn all the little nitty-gritty logistical things that make a creative endeavor like this happen. Just ask my director, Corey. Sean, can you rephrase what I just said with greater clarity and eloquence?
Like, you will always be fighting a fight when you're in the arts. And I like to call yourself like a creative warrior. You're constantly fighting battles between yourself and other artists, yourself and the world. And what this festival does, it teaches you how to fight. It builds those muscles that you need to survive as an artist, as a practicing creative maker. And I think that's really important especially for young artists, to have those skills.
Nice. Oh, and one more thing. Since you're involved in 2 different productions during this festival and you're one of its organizers, you are uniquely positioned to provide my customary bit of burnt orange inspiration. So take us on home, Sean.
I think it's a wonderful privilege that we've been afforded here at the University of Texas. Just the amount of support and that you get from the faculty and the community here, it gives you a lot of, confidence, and it empowers you to pursue the things that you really want to, and to not be afraid of making mistakes, and to not be afraid of failing, and to learn that when that does happen, how do you bounce back and how do you keep moving forward to achieve this ultimate goal that you really want to get to. And I think that's an experience that I am so grateful for.
If you want to learn more about the Cohen New Works Festival, there is a link in the description down below, and you've got 2 years to plan, so go ahead and check it out. And there are also links to 3 UT news stories. You can see what UT's golf coach has to say about his former student and Masters-winning golf phenom, Jordan Spieth. You can also find out what lies deep at the heart of the Texas OU rivalry. Hint, it involves corny dogs. And you can see a history of postcards from the 40 acres from throughout the university's history. Of course, I encourage you to check us out every week by subscribing to The Hook. There's a button around this box somewhere. Hit the one that says subscribe and then you'll put in your email address, and well, you know how subscriptions work. Anyway, go do that. And check us out on all your favorite social media outlets. I suggest Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and maybe some more, but let's start there. And well, that's it. And until next time, I'm Andrew Roush. Stay hooked.